decided to do a series on turning this 2011 Speed Triple into a track bike. So I'm going to go over what's already done to it, go over what is going to be put on and what's going to be modified in the near future to make this a much better track bike and just really a more fun bike, period. What I already started with was these Apex adjustable clip-ons with a 4-inch riser. These things can go from nearly stock to all the way down to race clip-ons. This is a pretty good upgrade that we have because it definitely can help get lower on the bike, have a lot more maneuverability. What we're going to do in the front is I'm going to do something similar to the Joe Kopp Pikes Peak build, where he's got like a kind of a flat tracker thing going on. As far as the suspension goes, I already have LE suspension, Lindemann Engineering. He does a pretty amazing job with the stock fork internals. If I feel the need to upgrade to cartridges after a few track days, I'll see, but as for now, these seem to be doing pretty well. The brake pads are already upgraded to the Carbone Lorraine X60 or C60. I'll annotate the correct one here. It's just a much more aggressive pad, and just gives better stopping power, better feel than the stock Brembo pads. This master cylinder is gonna probably get changed out for an Akasato or a Brembo RCS, because even though this is a Brembo, it's not a legit Brembo. It's kind of like a mass-produced one, so it doesn't give the greatest feel in the world, so that's gonna be going. Down here, I'm already at a 520 pitch chain and sprocket. These are super light sprockets. Weight reduction is probably gonna be the name of the game with this bike, because trying to get more power out of the bike is kind of a futile effort with these. I'll stick with the stock engine, but we're definitely going to try to reduce some weight. Chain and sprocket is a good one. 520 pitch, and it's down one, just for a tiny bit more torque, a little less top end. Quick shifter is definitely going to be going in the very near future. These rear sets, although they're fine now, the pegs don't offer a ton of grip. It's kind of there it is. It's kind of a little bit slippery. It doesn't grip as well as I'd like. So those might go in the way of rear sets, or maybe just pegs. We'll see in the future. Like I said, LE suspension, revalved and resprung shock. I'm actually pretty happy with what he's done so far, so I'll stick with that. This rotor is probably going to be gone in the way of a wave rotor, because I almost never use the rear rotor, and it's just, again, cutting down on weight. A big thing is this exhaust. This is a 2011 GSXR 600 M4 GP exhaust, and it gets rid of all of that exhaust up there. And so it's a 22-pound weight reduction, which makes a big difference on a bike that's already this heavy. And we got rid of some smog equipment that's in there and some block-off plates, but I mean, you can't see it, but again, the name of the game with this bike is definitely going to be weight reduction to try to make it handle as good as it can. And then some stomp grips and tech specs that are peeling off, but they're fine. So that's current plan with this bike, to turn it into a track bike. And if anyone's got any ideas on what might be a nice little upgrade or what I should consider, just drop it in the comments and let me know what you think. Obviously, this bike is never going to be an actual super sport bike, but it's always fun to build something out of something that's maybe not purpose built.